Welcome to a small side video here on the channel. If you're new here and this is your first time watching, then welcome. I'm really happy you're here. If you've been around and watched any of my other videos, then hey, welcome back. Really happy I was good enough for you. In the last video, I said we were going to get to some of Amber's crash outposts at the end. However, that video just got a little bit too long, so I decided I was going to do this one as a standalone just to go through some of them. I also got a new mic, so I hope I'm sounding a little better for you guys. Before the crash outposts, we do have some updates. So while I have made a community post about it, I also wanted to address it in this video. My first video has been taken down for privacy concerns. Yeah, Amber misused the privacy system to get the video taken down. It has been appealed, we'll see if it comes back. However, Amber did this because Sage first did the exact same thing to one of Amber's videos. I want it to be known that I in no way support this. As soon as I learned she'd done it, well before my video was taken down, I reached out to her to express my displeasure and complete condemnation of the action taken as well as the reason given for it. Neither I nor anyone else was involved in any sort of conversation where the decision to strike down one of Amber's videos was made. Sage did this entirely of her own volition. In light of this, I have decided I will no longer be engaging with Sage in any capacity. I have blocked her on all platforms, so her testimony will not be part of any future videos. If she is going to behave this way, then I in no way want any affiliation with her. Keegan, Jen, or anyone else were wholly uninvolved. They also do not support this action. Sage's rationale for issuing the privacy complaint was that Amber used her dead name, Kara, in the video. While she doesn't go by that anymore, it still is her legal name. The true reason she doesn't want it said was alluded to in the first video, when I said, Sage had her own set of controversy come out against her, but we won't be discussing that today as it's not relevant to this story. I knew very little of the situation at that time. While I attempted to find the information on it that I knew was out there, I came up empty. It is very difficult to find. Following the privacy takedown, I did far more digging. It became abundantly clear that I needed to find what she was trying to hide, to the point that just by saying her name, she will try to get your videos taken down. What I believed to be personal grievances were no such thing. While none of this invalidates Sage's testimony in any aspect of the story told thus far, I have made the decision that any evidence she may be able to bring forth or any testimony she may be able to provide is in no way worth it to keep any sort of affiliation with her. I am not sharing any details of what I've found thus far, as I am still confirming the validity of all the claims. However, if even 5% of it is true, it is still egregious. Alright, so what do you say we get into some A. Marie posts? So I guess we're still on this with accusing Keegan of murdering the Inquisitor, but now it's elevated to them also being part of a terrorist organization. Of course, Amber doesn't show any proof of this, but she's taking them not denying it as proof that they did it. Literally saying,
You haven't responded to this thing I made up, so that means it must be true.
I'm sure that would hold up in a court of law. Pack your bags, Keegan, you're going to the big house now. And AJ, he's going to ghost jail or something? He's still not real, I don't know where he's gonna go. If you're interested in watching part 3 of Amber's My Truth series, then you can pay $20 to watch her truth? I don't know, probably not worth it. Her videos are always about 5 minutes long and just full of drivel. I know I'm not paying for it. Also, she's so disingenuous. She calls it My Truth. She can't even call it The Truth. Ugh. Hot off the presses. Her ears must have been burning because she just released part 3 onto her YouTube channel. It's about 5 minutes long and it's full of drivel. So go watch it if you want. I don't care, I'm not your dad. She posted this on YouTube: "I've never stalked, doxed, defamed, or slandered anyone." Uh, that is just a lie. Like, who do you think you're convincing here? But this is just what she does. It's genuinely terrifying how comfortable she is just telling blatant, bold-faced lies. You've probably seen news circulating about the UK switching the laws around so that approved media sources need to be recommended before independent ones. Highly unpopular, but Marie here, she is in favor of it because it'll eliminate Keegan and cut her off. Yes, if you cannot connect with someone on YouTube, they are as good as gone. It's over. Hyping up her butter company here. After I get my warehouse, if I sold 3 million 16-ounce jars of butter in a month, 250, oh, I'd make $2,700,000,000. Hang on, let me pull up the calculator. Yep, she got it exactly right. The math is absolutely accurate. She's really putting that 120 IQ and the college degree to work. And you already know that the college degree is imaginary. She went on a long tirade on YouTube about all the police reports she's filing. I'm not sure what she thinks this proves, aside from you are just wasting your local police department's time. But she's sure to point out that no one else has provided proof that they have submitted police reports. Which, I mean, yeah, that's not something that normal people do. You don't just say, "Here's a police report I filed, look at it." Oh, Amber, you make me laugh. She made this post and said, "I'm immature." Oh. You right, Amber, you right. Me too immature. Why don't you come over this weekend and you can teach me to be mature like you, and you can teach me to play Jedis and not drive a car. And here, I'm not convinced that Marie here can have a thought without Keegan entering it. Like, you had a book idea. You don't use AI. Not like Keegan. She made this post about qualifying for dental implants, and you know what? Yeah, I hope you do, and I hope you get them. But she blames 3D printed meats for it. Now, if someone could tell me what the hell that means, I would really appreciate it. I didn't know we were 3D printing meat now. She made this bizarre series of posts where she's just talking about times in her life when she didn't know people. I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. She went on a long series of posts about how she didn't bot her YouTube channel. If she did or didn't, I don't know. I will say, though, I find it highly unlikely that she would have been able to ever reach 200,000 subscribers on her own volition. I don't have proof for it, that is just my assessment. So she's gone on about how it wasn't botted, but actually it was botted. But not by her, it was Keegan and Sage that did it, because of course it was. And, showing no proof, just saying, "Will you look at that?" and then doesn't show anything. The classic. She made this post outlining why she actually is allowed to dox them because she herself can't get to them. Checkmate, Amber is allowed to dox you, never knew that before. Here's a post about how Disney does not hire pedos. I would not be using that as your defense, given, the whole 12 girls situation. But that's just me. That's just me. There's this post about how there was no contact until Sage reached out March 16th of 2024. Yeah, and this is true. Sage reached out because she was hoping to get your testimony to press charges against Devin, to which you ignored her. So everything was ready to go, and I was ready to upload my first video when I realized that I did not have a profile picture. So I used AI to quickly generate one up, just as a placeholder to throw up on there. And she used this as a gotcha to say, "Oh, you don't like AI? Then why did you use AI?" I don't understand. She thinks that I am Keegan, or Jen, or she thinks I'm all of them. She legitimately believes that I am an AI voice that is run by them to harass her. Man, I never knew I was AI before. This is tragic. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to tell my wife. Hey, babe,
Yeah.
I'm an AI.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Now, I can't even imagine to think of a goalpost that would get Amber to honestly believe that I am not any of them, because she just simply believes that everyone is them. Like, quite literally, anyone who interacts with her, she just immediately, "Ooh, you're Keegan and Kara!" It's honestly exhausting, but it's what she does. She made this post talking about how CERN, which is the Large Hadron Collider, was turned off. Reality is shifting back to normalcy, which I don't know. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that she knows how anything works, but the frequency is normalizing, everyone. That's huge. It's gonna be big. Now, here's what I don't understand. Am I an AI or am I brainwashed? Babe,
What?
am I an AI or am I brainwashed?
What is wrong with you today?
She made this post just talking about how she's a Ford. I don't know what most of this means, but it's just a strange metaphor. Ka-chow! Here she is claiming that people don't know the rules and regulations around music, and that is just... that is hilarious. She's saying this because she genuinely believes that if she just puts it into a song, she can say whatever she wants and it doesn't matter. It is no longer a threat. She's saying a lot of personal thank yous to YouTube like it's a person. She shares a lot of these. Like, she legitimately thinks that YouTube is just talking to her. Even if it's an automated reply, she's just like, "Thanks, YouTube." Is YouTube in the room with us now? She also privacy struck my most recent video, so just to be safe, I went in and I obscured her face with these, stormtrooper goggles. And she's saying I got you before and after masking the face. So if you're really so concerned with your privacy, then why are you sharing it? If this was a legitimate and non-malicious privacy complaint, then why are you dissatisfied with your face being obstructed so you are no longer recognizable in the thumbnail? And no, Amber, that is not your body. This is a stock image of this guy that I found. And hot off the presses, apparently I am now extorting her. You know, you can just not like something. That's perfectly fine. You can just not like it. Why does everything need to be a crime? I truly don't understand. But anyway, that's what Amber's been up to. Didn't want to deprive you guys of the posts, but there was just no good place to fit the section in, and it kind of would have ruined the ending of the last video if I would have just tacked it on there. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being cool. More videos are in the works, so stay tuned. Go tell someone you love them today. Give your mom a call. She's worried about you.